Alright, good evening, and this is the first stream actually after my vacation, so we won't have anything too fancy today. I've just created my new Delta recruit. The event is going on for a couple of weeks already, so we don't benefit from any bonus experience events, and that sucks a little, to be honest, but we'll manage anyways. As far as I know, we only have to accomplish a certain amount of storyline missions. So I just created a new toon, a joint trill tactical, and basically after the creation video, I logged out and yeah, saved it for later. So we'll just play through the tutorial, I guess, and we might watch out for anything they changed with the Delta recruit thing. First I have to mute the TeamSpeak though. Okay. And read up on something. Okay, so I have to reduce graphics settings drastically. And right, then we go to UI, HUD, hit the load UI thing. Okay. And I don't have any keybinds yet. So let's take care of the most important stuff first. I want to move left with A and right with E. Otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy over this. And always use our auto walk. Why is the FPS so shitty? Oh, we need to hide the preview like this. That should help. If you guys have any interesting questions in the meantime, let me know because I'll be more than happy to address any upcoming questions. My playstyle in leveling is basically running through, use F all the way, and basically be done with it as quickly as possible. There are certain missions where it's actually worth enjoying the storyline content. Okay, shouldn't she tell me something? But I mean, most of these missions I've played a couple of times already, and they are not, okay, so we are not allowed to run ahead. Follow her. And she's talking. That is horrible, come on. That is distracting. We can use the shift key to increase our speed. Hey. Good evenings. Go Tolo 1. And I still don't know how to properly pronounce that name, I'm sorry. We are Tolo? Something along the lines? Okay, again, our pistol. It automatically gets equipped and changes our keybar or tray to the new abilities. Which direction? Okay, that was right. Always press your aim key, which is by definition the X key when you start. C for crouching increases your dodge chance, therefore reduces damage you take. Right. Oh, it talks to me. This is something new now. I mean, I'm not a hologram or a photonic life form. I'm probably coded in chromaton particles. Think of a number, any number. It will be identical to the one I thought of when I was in your position. So, um, it's probably 42, because what else would it be? I was thinking about 42. What else? I am skeptical, as was I. Temporary investigations, they confirmed the entire incident occurred. You can do so too, or will do so. I'm going to do that, just that. There's a war coming. An ancient race known as the Iconians once ruled huge areas of space, including this one. They had the power of gods, technology far beyond what anyone else had. It took all of the Iconians' enemies rising up against them as one to defeat them. We thought they were extinct. Now we know we were wrong. And they have returned to take back everything that was once theirs. That's where you come in. Most of Starfleet's officers had no opportunity to gather intelligence on this race, their capabilities and their possible plans, but I did. Throughout your career, we will benefit from the knowledge I will give you today. When the war with the Iconian comes, the galaxy will have a fighting chance thanks to what you have learned. Okay, so basically they change some details in the old storyline missions. That's what I would make of this. Tell me, can't just drop everything on you at once. That could cause a paradox. Okay, we will find all the information and guide me. Take this. It's a Tesseract communication device. It allows me one-way communication from the future to you. There will be updates through that device as you progress through your career. Check it often. I think I have taken up as much of your time. Okay. X simulation. We are getting horribly spammed by all this crap. Okay. And the old storyline I just skipped through because that is, old. Cookie Cupcakes. Ryan, you are back. I missed you. How was your trip? My trip was amazing. Thanks for asking. 2.5 weeks is pretty long, but when you're at the seaside and, you know, um, I possibly should mute the in-game voice because it is actually distracting. Um, so yeah, at the seaside, 24th floor. That is pretty amazing for Germany. Pretty damn good side. I even took some pictures on my cell phone, which where the quality is horrible. But I might upload one or two to my Twitter whenever I can, possibly tomorrow. But I have seen that you've kept yourself busy. The latest episode 217 intro is the only thing that I managed to catch up on yet, and that was quite amazing. I liked it. The DPS intervention. Yeah, we'll get some pics out there. Break even should be in range. Give me an update. We can't cancel this, can we? Okay. Sure. Yeah. So it was quite a lot of, R&R. Nothing too special about that. What is this one? Complete missions to rank up your captain. Ah, okay. Where do we need to go? I need to click this for the game to this device? I don't think so. I probably shouldn't need to do all that. Why doesn't it allow me in? And it's for some reason not showing this tracker. Talk to security cadets back there. Okay. You have to do the entire tutorial. Yeah, they told us so. But it shouldn't actually take too long. So now we see a video, which I can cancel again. And you have to watch for those purple delta things during the mission. Make sure you get those. Sometimes they are hidden pretty well. Come on. Do I know that I'm missing out on one, or will I just have to replay the mission because I didn't know there was one and didn't look for it, you know? That's my only real concern at this point. Repel the Klingon invaders. Okay, so we can destroy the EPS conduit. Disables the fire. Can we actually run into the fire and die? I don't think so. It will tell you in the mission log. Okay, that's good. I guess. I saw that you kept yourself busy with some of the videos. Did you actually watch the No Win 2 Man for the first time? I was a little surprised seeing your comment on that one. Telling you to find it, but it doesn't tell you where it is at all. If you miss it and go on with the mission, you'll have to go back and replay it. Yeah. So we'll have to interact with the consoles and kill all the guys. Always make sure that you are aiming, indicated by the aim icon up here, by pressing X if you're on standard keybinds. Okay. Where would it tell me if there are any items there? Not showing like this. Okay. Wow, that voiceover was very awkward. Go see the bridge. We will secure this area. And even redo that. Okay. No, he's beaming out. I have never been able to plug it out somehow that you kill him through the wall or something. Don't think that's actually possible. I have to interact with these guys to get them back up, I think. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, issues, remarks, you're more than welcome to drop something to chat. Okay, that one is complete. Talking to the guy up top. Talking to the chair. Come on. It somehow finished itself. If you press V or whatever key you have bound to the scanner, yeah, that's the standard keybind for your tricorder thing, will give you the direction on the delta thing. Okay. Full impulse still. Oh, we're not supposed to. Okay. Putting everything to auto fire just because we can. Can remove this. Still can't full impulse. Probably can't put power to engines. Those torpedoes, things should die anyways. Yeah, I hadn't actually seen that one yet. Not all the way through. I have played the Duck Story song cartoon for my niece. She loves it. When I heard it, I was thinking I had it playing in another tab or something. Yeah. Why were you surprised though? That you will have to explain. It is such an amazing song. That is just the perfect ending to that video. I mean, at that point in time when we did it, people had done 3 men, yeah, but um, they are talking to me all the freaking time. Okay, let me just get out of horrible mess. Okay. So when we did that, basically 3 men was the best that was previously achieved, and we weren't sure if it even was possible when we started. So it was just this moment of how we finally did it, and we couldn't even believe that it was possible at the beginning too. You know, just this, yeah, change after all the super serious music stuff. That was just the perfect proper ending. Okay. So blowing these unshielded bird of prey to pieces. It just, I didn't know that was your taste in music. You usually play orchestra music, haha. Yeah, that that is true. That's very true. It is special. Let's call it special. I like special music too, I guess. I'm just not too much into the uh purest 5% of music. Like I personally don't really like opera. I don't like hip hop, rap is horrible. I don't know. Can't copy the link, yeah. But I mean, the Dax song is awesome. I mean, that is trollish, amazing. I don't know. It is just an amazing overall thing. Like if you find the most amazing rap song, possibly I could listen to it, but it's just a very small chance. Good evening, hello. Okay, talk to the first officer. That's what we shall do. On fighting FFF and go into the direction of the yellow arrow. There are no anomalies in the area. Aura Kelly says hi. Good evening. Chris7, welcome back, Ryan. Thank you very much. Had an awesome vacation. I'll post some IRL screenshots. Others might call it photos, but as we learned on the DPS intervention, we are all nerds now. Um, on my Twitter, possibly, probably, I should say, probably. Um, just the view. It was quite beautiful. Had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time too, but as I learned, the lag was pretty horrible. Um, but it seems like there's still hope. Um, we did a trouble test run yesterday, and it seems like they did some changes to certain abilities, and it's at least playable again. So don't despair yet. There is still hope. what was your favorite moment of your trip? Um, Arriving there was not the favorite one. It could have been if it hadn't rained at that time. But I guess just at the beach with like 20 degrees Celsius, which is absolutely freaking crazy for this time of the year. Investigate what happened to the USS Kittimer. Go to the Pollock system. Okay. Um, and yeah, just reading a, reading a book at the beach. That was pretty crazy. I know I'm a little lame there. Not super exciting, but um, mail and bang. No, we don't need that. Um, but yeah, that R&R was amazing. You play in the waves. The water is like 8 degrees, I guess. That really wouldn't be advisable. I heard the lag is better on Trouble. Very, very exciting if it's true. Well, it is better as we could, as far as we could tell. Promise, it's not perfect, so not all the problems have been solved. So when this, or if this gets put to a holodeck, it might not actually resolve all the issues, and therefore we might still experience some problems. Um, but we can't tell yet, so definitely waiting and hoping for the best. No, I think reading with the sound of waves in the background. Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. The I honestly don't know what is wrong with people or how they are different. I know that people like the mountains. They like hiking 10 or 20 kilometers, walking around, and people like skiing. I mean, I understand how you can like skiing, but I'm not too much into it. I'm just the seaside guy. I don't know. That's just awesome to me. I would build sandcastles in the sand. Um, I built a small one, I guess. I guess you could say that. It was not a super fancy, awesome one, but it was more of a tower. Pretty solid tower, though. Like, you know, uh, I guess like at least 20 centimeters in height. So it wasn't too small. It was actually something. Um, but it was a quite strong wind, and yeah, so I didn't go too wild on that one, but I had to do something. Um, I don't know how the electric lighting basically is showing off right now, but the sun was actually super intense. That was pretty cool. Not to a degree where you burn your skin down, but still pretty good. The bog is hot. Yay, we have 3 probes. And there's a video on YouTube about STO that is 5 years old, probably 6 or 7 years old. So far, far beyond the official release. And there's the executive producer that talks about the game. Basically, he explains to someone how the missions in this game are called episodes, and he just tells the rudiment very basics, right? And basically, he says basics, basically basics. Okay, so let's try getting in a few other words too. Um, he was telling to a guy that yeah, you can distribute your power, and if you want to deal more damage, you should put your power to weapons, or if you want to be more defensive, you could put your energy to shields. And I just find it very awkward how this guy knows like so many years back, long before the game was even released. And what we saw lately, how people play with 50 all across all your subsystems and don't distribute power properly. Um, I just have the idea of linking that video at some point, or at least showing this specific moment where he tells how you should put your power to weapons. If he knew 7 years ago, we should know too. I'm still not sure how to arrange my power tray exactly right. That will always be the case. The problem is you get used to stuff and then just never change it again. But that's okay. You know, everyone does that, but that is also the reason why I can't tell you this is how you have to do it. Because mine is just what I'm used to. And there's not an exactly right spot for it. It will never be perfect, probably. If you do have enough powers, that is. And at that point, I'd like to get it out of my system that I think that we should stop introducing new powers to this game. We should just consolidate a few, make certain abilities do what other abilities do too, like Diapo goes ahead. Um, let's think about something. Like, we have 40, 50 abilities, right? That is just too much. No player in this game can actually grasp all the possibilities there. Hailed someone. So, you might call it dumbing it down, but I would say you have to focus on the stuff that is actually fun to do and get rid of stuff that is just there to annoy you. Abilities like auxiliary to battery that you have to push every 10 seconds just make a build obnoxious to play. That is just horrible. That is the reason why people try to do stuff like the Hilbert thing, right? It is too difficult in some way, it's too tedious to just click all the buttons all the freaking time because we have so many. We don't have to click them very often, but we have to click them, or we have to click 40 different ones. And there's no real reason behind this. Like, why do you have to use emergency power to shields, weapons, engines, and auxiliary possibly? I know variety is nice, but I think focusing on stuff that is actually interesting and fun to play should be the focus, you know? Tedious maintenance of buffs, keeping them rolling that are entirely unnecessary, um, just doesn't strike me as something that is fun to do. Which is a major part of why the difference in DPS is so vast in this game. Like, why does someone deal not 3 times but like 30 times the damage of a random Q player, right? That is just not making any sense. In most games are very good if you do like 3 to 4 times what the average player does. And in this game you just do like 60 times as much. Okay. Enough with that rage, go away. I am still not sure how to arrange my power bar. We had that one already. Shouldn't read the same comment twice, but I can. Is anyone actually watching this? Okay, moving my evasives to my number pad 5 because that is what I always do. Emergency powder shields, this one. Thanks, guys. That is very supportive of you guys to endure the pain of leveling a toon with me. I hope it's not too painful for you. So we have repelled all the forces and now confer with our crew and have the continuing invasion. Good evening, Jay. Thanks for dropping in. Actually, I have your two-man no-win music playing while I'm watching you. Two things about that. First one is, that's amazing because that is what I do all the time. It has like all the perfect pieces of music, and it's even aligned on a few waves. That, God, we outdid ourselves on that video. I'm still a big fan of it. It's definitely my favorite. Um, Second thing is, I can't put on any music for you guys because otherwise the audio portion will be muted in the replay, and that would suck if you missed out on something. So I'll just leave it out. You can open Pandora, you can open your local radio station or whatever you like. I, however, just can't play any music. So since I know that my taste is pretty strange, I'll just leave you to yours and not share any of my good music outside of the videos that you can always bring up on YouTube. I don't know if we will get to see this on YouTube. Leveling a Delta Reputation tune is not actually such an amazing thing to do. I try to keep my YouTube basically reduced to stuff that is actually somewhat interesting. And to change our uniform now that we have left ground tutorial map. What do you guys like the uniform? That is pretty amazing, I think. Um, that's the Academy trousers, the belt of the Odyssey, I think, Odyssey insignia, and the I don't actually know what the uniform is called. I like it. I don't know. It's the standard STO uniform, basically. I think that the number of different abilities is nice and could be beneficial in organized PvP or similar style of gameplay. There is no incentive to play anything not STF now, but it would be fun to have to. Generally, yes. However, um, you know that they will bring up another um, amount of abilities. Like, it's just crazy. The Intel one possibly could have been fine, right? Uh, but the command and we have the Intel, the command and pilot, and engineer, science, and tactical. That just makes up a variety of abilities where most abilities do something different, yet do the same. Like emergency powder weapons is a ability that is not actually contributing to gameplay. It's just making it more tedious. If you use Fire at Will, it would automatically give you emergency powder weapons, something along the lines. Um, you wouldn't have. I probably missed one there. No, I didn't. Um, you wouldn't recognize the difference in your gameplay. You would just have one less thing that could possibly go wrong, and it wouldn't be less fun to have to push one button less every 30 seconds. Everyone Google the Duck song and play it while you watch. The music you used for the pets video, you did. The music got in my head because I watch it so many times. It's all amazing songs. I try to actually find good songs, and it usually takes more time to find proper music. When we sit on TeamSpeak with like 7 people and discuss which songs we could possibly use, that usually takes up more time than the actual playing of certain missions. However, as that was the day before I had to leave, um, we didn't have much time on this one, but we had the brilliant idea of bringing in Brand Spiner. I think Hollow's idea was that one, and that one just fitted perfectly. That was amazing. Um, I don't know. This leveling on ground is not lagging too much so far. What do we have to do? If you could set up the pattern enhancer, okay. Now talking to them. Okay, I'm just rubber banding a little. Sniper shot. Split beam rifle. I personally like the split beam rifle. I don't know about you guys, but usually that is what I do for ground leveling. I just equip two of those split beams, and just by pushing Y on your American keyboard or Z on German ones, um, you can shoot off that secondary firing mode with a 3-second logout, I think. So that's pretty good. So when did you get back? You have a welcome home party in STO. No, we didn't. Come on. I got back here yesterday at like 4, 5 p.m. So didn't do too much, just unpacked and, settle in very slowly. The lag is much better on Tribble. They did stuff to the traits. Yes, they did. And it's looking promising, but we can't know for sure until we see. Answering the ship's hail. Okay. It's not because there are less players on Tribble, I think. Um, they actually changed some of the abilities and how they interact. Um, and it might be a fix, we'll see. It was lagging on Tribble just as much as it was on regular servers before, so, yeah. That mission is impossible. One was a perfect opener. Oh, that Mission Impossible was perfect opener. Yeah. Um, the only real problem I encounter is there are so many impossible missions in this game. Um, like the Tier 1 ISA could have been worthy of that. The No One Scenario 2 man, the Hive 3 man. There are just so many things that we try just because we don't have anything else to do. And then actually manage to do. So, I don't know. Hive 3 man was pretty impossible, to be honest. At least, if you ask 99.9% of the players in this game right now. Yeah, someone, um, they actually changed the game without telling us. That is a true statement. That is awkward. Um, I don't know why they don't give us just patch notes, tell us what they did, and we can just discuss with them if we like that or not. They just wait and hope that we never see. I don't know, that is just very awkward. Um, but that is how they do, so I don't have high hopes that they will change that anytime soon. Distribute shields, there it is. Yeah, so there are two explanations for what is what Spencer is explaining. Um, they might have. So one thing is for sure. Let's just say that they don't remove all your stacks at once anymore. So they have some way of internally counting, like 1 to 20, and every 5 seconds they give you a stack, and then it counts backwards. Like you didn't full impulse for 3 seconds, so you're at 17, which is still more than 15, so you're at 3 stacks, something like that. That is what I'm thinking. Um, and since they only do this check now once every second instead of once every 0.001 seconds, um, it's far less accurate. But that would generally be the same way that it works on pedal to the metal and other similar movement effects. So that is probably the most probable explanation for what we are seeing. I don't get why the changes were not mentioned in the patch notes. No one does. Um, Let me find a page. No major changes there. Find something more. Okay. So, um, this one is called MMO Champion. This is a page that lists recent changes to World of Warcraft and does all this stuff. They have talk or blue posts and all that. So, for example, they say here the mage got a Frost Firebolt now deals 30% more damage, right? Um, they just give you patch notes that are actually worth something, new items. And then they list all the new items, give you the icon, give you all the additional information that you need. And mostly they even do this one, where you see the old build on the left with the spell power, and on the right it's the new one. The change is red for the old one, the new change is green, and you just very clearly know what is going on. And like 99.9995% of all the changes are covered here. They give you all the changes to ridiculous stuff, to certain strings where it says something. The abilities, tooltips, like everything is just listed. And I don't know why STO thinks that when they give you a tooltip, they don't have to give you anything at all. Especially like with patch notes. They put in one line like server stability update, but in the background they did 10 things. And instead of telling you that they did 10 things, they just say, yeah, we might possibly have done something, but we won't tell you. So, that way, everyone just assumes that they probably didn't do anything because their patch notes say, yeah, we did nothing. And I just would find it far more reassuring if, they would actually tell you what they did, because then you would have more of a uh, way of thinking that they actually did something. Um, don't die in the tutorial. I don't know what happens if you do. I didn't pay too much attention. Um, the music guru says good evening. Good evening. Hey Cookie, kinda miss seeing everyone now that we don't have a smirk stream. Well, It will be difficult to replace a Smirk stream. That one was always very special to me too. I wonder what he's doing these days. I would actually love talking to him in retrospect, basically now. Um, if he is watching this, Captain Smirk, if you're watching this, just contact me wherever you like, email, anything else, and we can have a talk. That would actually be amazing. Um, and I'm not trolling you. Okay. I know, it's so sad. I really miss him. Me and Elijah might be doing more streams on Fridays coming up soon. Okay. To Earth Space Dog. If you die, it deletes your account and uninstalls STO. Oh, I just so wish it would. um, some like will hopefully be gone with season 10. Yes, that is true. By the way, Ryan, why did you create a Fatoon? That is very obvious a question. Because Galaxy class, because Akira, because, you know, all the amazing Federation. um, the real Dave Fu says good evening. That is amazing too. Good evening. We have to talk to him. Oh, he's the temporal agent, and I skipped through it. Okay, that's the protocol. Do it. I'm getting some light chronoton radiation from you. You are exposed to someone from the future, it seems, but not too far. These readings, I'd say a maximum of 18 months from the day you encountered them. Um, I don't know. Should I actually read all the tooltips? That's not entirely out of the question. There's been a steady flow of new starship captains and field promotions in the wake of all the crisis going on in the galaxy. Someone like yourself could definitely be an admiral in a relatively short amount of time. Okay, I don't think I should tell him about the device, should I? I think this will open the window. Yes, we have seen that already. Okay, talk to Admiral Quinn. Hello, I am there. This is all the old stuff. Welcome to ESD, Stranded in Space, and here we go. So, first things first, getting a new ship, and even though we could do this in a shuttle, the first couple of missions are pretty funny in a shuttle. I'll just do it the easy way. Claim us a nice ship. Get all the nice weapons off of it. Phaser array that is leveling with us. This hard charge the ship. USS something. And claiming a new one. Okay, so if we fully spec out this tune, the maximum of weapons that we need will be 8. So we'll just ditch this one too. Claim another. I'm on my new tune too. So I probably should watch out for you. I didn't put in too much time at the tailor last time when I created this tune. I just wanted to get everything set up. So this one, the last enterprise, we have to claim. I cannot yet get rid of the USS Apo just because it is currently active ship as it has no items on it. And invalid entity name, this one is pretty amazing. Probably just have to re-talk to him. Use this Apo. I hope this is spelled correctly, I'm not entirely sure. So let's have a look at this. And we'll just increase the graphics settings so we can actually see something. I like the skirt idea on this one. That's the Romulan though. And who let you into Portrait Ryan's hot tub? That is a very exclusive group. Or hot tub, I should say. Okay, an interesting color combination. Looks a little like the snowy, icy thing fitting Andoria. Which brings me to the frosted boots. The only problem with that is Matthew dropping by. He might not be part of the group though. Pike. There are so many people around here. Amazing. Angel Shield. Might be Aura, huh? You're topless. Wow, that is pretty far into the hot tub business already. Quick progression there. Just equipping all the items that we already have. And then we should head out to do the mission. We're just equipping something everywhere. Stations. They don't come with fire at will, huh? Okay. So just making sure to read the graphic settings so that party grenade is not killing us. I am not LWSTDs like you though. Loaded with, yeah. And why can't I talk to him? It seems the ESD has quite a nice delay. Just discarding some items so we get some EC to actually buy these training manuals. Here's a full auto rifle, we might want to keep that one. I'm not sure which items of these are free though that don't award any when you sell them. So we need one fire at will and we need engineering. Weapons science does not actually matter. I will probably go for transfer shield strength. And that shall be it. The new training interface will now do its thing where we train this guy, then have to select it as the default space ability. Go to the science guy, train it, select it, okay, and train it here, then select it, something like this. Okay, stations, Flores. Okay. Good job, we managed to outfit our first ship. Go to the SS Azura. That we shall do. ESD is really lagging on interacts. So can we have a party for you after this? Welcome back to STO party. I don't know. After watching the episode 217 intro, our guy that is watching over us on the intervention, like what's his name? The helper, right? The guy that checks that you actually did everything they asked of you. He might not be too proud of us if we do stuff like that. Moving the abilities around just because we can. Transfer shield strength. I think could be there. Could be there. There's no real system behind this yet. Trying to make it look as it always does. Maybe that is why the lag is gone, cause you weren't in the game for 2 weeks. As far as I know, it was lagging horribly when I wasn't around. So, um, I might be your Lucky Charm bracelet, and now that I'm finally back, everything gets better again. Think of it that way. Um, I'm logging into ESD. Why would you do that? Doffing? Selling items on the exchange? So let's see where we are. There's the beautiful USS Apo, already at full impulse, dropping out of it and broadsiding the enemy. Putting power to weapons again. I don't know, how do you say that? Your lucky charm, I guess. Something like that. You know. Evasiving over to save the ship. Full impulse, dropping out. Mercy powder weapons to get our power up. And I messed up the pilot wheel on, I think, at least 2 arrays. But it doesn't matter too much. There's an accolade for flying through the asteroid. Just how do you know that? Why would you know that? Does it give you experience for getting the accolade or something? Because otherwise I'm just gonna be confused. Why did my bridge officers show like 3 abilities when they don't actually have them yet? Talk to him first. I should have bought a bunch of split beam rifles on ESD. Didn't think about that in time. And I'm decently sure that we are up to 18 viewers, which is amazing considering that we are not doing anything actually. Just leveling up the new Delta tune. And if you guys have any questions, now is a very good time because I am bored with leveling. Well, actually, I would be bored if I'd actually do it, but I'm trying to interact with you guys, so that is how I can get around that. STO wiki is useful for that. Okay. Um, find unusual technology. This one is not it, but Z particles are ridiculously um, good. Is in worth like 150k, those 3 items that we just got. So definitely it's worth it. I'll just follow my tricorder, I guess. You did accolades. Um, accolades is something that I don't do. It's not. Um, it's basically my form of protest against useless accolades. Like there's this one in World of Warcraft where you have to go to all the wildlife creatures, like a frog and a deer and a bear, and then you type in /love for the love emote or something like that, or you blow him a kiss. And honestly, that is just stupid. And I don't know, I just refuse to do that. If you try to waste your time, alright. Oh, it's showing a video or something? What is going on? Did I recover it already? Continue? Huh? I probably could see progress here. Okay, that worked fine. I need to make this window a little bigger. This one go away or something? I don't know. Why is it showing so small? Mission tracker. Making this one super size. American size. American size would be this way, right? Sorry. Ah, that one was good. Some people like seeing all the little boxes checked on their accolade list. Yes, they do. I sort of understand it. I got tempted by doing it, but I just decided that I refuse to do it, and I won't turn back now. Doing useful, like in any way interesting accolades, like if there was an accolade for No One Scenario 2 Man, that would be amazing. That one would be something to actually strive for. That is something you want to get because it's to some degree showing off, I guess, but it's more about achieving something that is actually difficult. And running around kissing all the frogs is not difficult. It's just time consuming. My OCD doesn't like unchecked boxes. Only on one tune though. American sized. Is that a term in Germany? Do you know the movie called... I don't actually know the name anymore. What was the name? Where he was Fahrenheit 9/11, I think, where he was at some point depicting the McDonald's with super size um, menus. We don't actually get those in Germany. Like there, if you go into McDonald's, you don't get super size. Just not available. They don't know what that is. So American size is basically when you overdo it, just like 3 times of what you would need when you do 100k DPS. That is pretty American of you, I guess. Um, we all did the fall without die achievement in WoW. And we failed it many times. Do not lie. I'm not sure what is going on. We we all did the fall without die achievement in WoW. Fall without die. What achievement is that? Oh, that one. Now I know what you're talking about. When you jumped off a cliff like 65 yards or something and didn't die at the bottom, then you got the achievement. I got that one pretty much on its own, just thanks to slow fall, levitate, ice block, and blink. Just like the amount of abilities that you have to really get out of these bombs today is pretty astounding. That is something that happens um, while you do it. Like, I don't actually go for it, I just get it. That is sort of fine, I guess. You don't go out of your way to not get it, but um, going out of your way to kiss all the frogs, I don't know. That's just strange. I'm sorry. Mm. Some of them give a buff, not many though. Yeah, I know, but those are the ones that you cannot get away without anyways. Like the why do we have kinetic resist? Probably that console, huh? The damage types where you get your resist or the damage increase ones. You get them anyways just by playing the game, so you don't have to go out of your way. Just one thing I'd like to mention here is why do these accolades even exist? Like, it takes me 10 minutes to get them, and it doesn't change anything. You could just make the weapons 2% more powerful, and the enemies deal 2% less damage, and you would just save um, processing power. So, yeah, I don't know why they have to put in an accolade that checks and possibly produces server load without any usefulness to it. Look at that big red X on the accolade on his mission log. Brandon. Okay, so where's the big red X? that I'm not seeing. Possibly have to turn this in first, huh? Ranked up. Ooh. Hey, it's Clownboy! If you have a good link, yeah, I possibly shouldn't open those screenshots on the stream. Um, this one? Deleted link. Yes, that one. I probably shouldn't open that, huh? So where's that X that everyone is talking about? But repeat the mission that we do not care about. Diplomatic orders. Accept and go in there. So, skills. What do we go for first? Weapons training. Driver coil as much as we can just to go faster. Teeter. Yeah. Make it as easy as you possibly can. There's no need for showing off how you beat it difficult. Warfrog 2. Hi all. Good evening, Warfrog. Go to the Vulcan system. Ryan, you missed it, but it doesn't matter. What did I miss this time? Oh, it was a failed accolade that I didn't get. Yeah, that is very true. That was about the plasma fire thing where you have to use the console or something. Um, whatever. Landing the shuttle. And this is, if you have your sound on, this one annoys me every single time, just because the Vulcan lady says, come on, bring it up. Please, enjoy your stay. Like, I know that they are trying to be nice. No, usually they don't. So there's really no way how someone without emotions would hope that we enjoy our stay, right? I don't know. That just feels awkward from a Vulcan. Um, so is there any indication that I got the all the items that I needed? Learn, collect, stranded in space. Oh, it says the mission here. Diplomatic orders. There are two anomalies here, but I don't know in which map, so it might just be downhill there, and I will never find out. I misclicked here, talk to him, talk to the other guy. Why can't we leave? Let us out of here. Now we can't run away too early, otherwise he will stay behind and not continue his talk. Your imitation of a Vulcan female is amazing. This specific one, possibly, but just because I heard it so many times. I don't know. That is. There are quite a number of weird voiceovers in this one. Um, Especially how they talk so very slowly. Um, Basically, yeah, it just drives me nuts over the course of a couple of missions. I just can't listen to them at the end anymore. Um, you try to read ahead, then the voices getting to you. And live long and prosper. If you didn't see the triangle, I hope I didn't, or possibly just I didn't and you guys all did. It should be on this one, I think, on the right here. in Diablo 3, apparently the new monk build is amazing. We might have to try that out. I think it's about Dashing Strike, where you spend 75 spirit and then deals ridiculous amounts of damage, something like that. Sounds interesting. Um, anyways, so what did I miss out on in 2.5 weeks? Did anything actually change for you guys? What are your major things that happened the last 2.5 weeks? And isn't the Constitution beautiful warping in when it's warping in? Oh yeah, something of note. The new Galaxy class model um, is actually amazing. I don't know if you guys took a closer look at it, but I think it looks really, really good compared to the old one. It's small. It's actually, I think, small differences somehow, but it just resembles the Enterprise so much better. I don't know. It just gets across far better. Okay, so just letting all the fire rip through them. Ah, you fools! Arr! The fleet ships. Um, yeah, but you don't get all the fleet ships yet, right? It's only the Intel and basically the Delta pack. The new Zindi lockbox. I didn't really um read too much on that yet. I think the new traits um were what I saw so far. They didn't look too strong, like they are mostly defensive. Um, the new ships we'll have to see. Oh, these people are white. Interesting. Wow, that could be an outrageous joke with Americans, but we won't get that. Um, I am playing my first Romulan. That's not really news though. Um, Romulan or Reman? Ham hosted a show with us while you were gone. Nice. Um, what did he do? Did you bring him on just as the DPS supervisor, or did he actually do the show? The Romulan storyline is great. Did they change anything there? I probably ran by the item yet, huh? Already. Cannot cancel the video. It's still not there. Okay. Episode 216. Yeah, I didn't catch up yet. I'll have to do that within like the next week. I hope to find the time to do all that. Uh, yeah, just got home yesterday, so I have a Romulan. You met her earlier. Oh yeah, that's true. It was not a Riemann. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean the major issue of Riemanns is just how they look. I mean, granted, you don't see how they look in a scimitar, but it's just this awkward feeling of knowing that they are Riemann. I don't know. I don't like how they look too much. The ground hive trade thing looks very nice to me. We need clarification if it doubles with every friend range or just once. I would not think that it would double with every single one. That would be quite a lot. Um, but then it would be super strong, yeah. Um, right now I'm thinking it will probably be like 8% more overall damage, which is still good. Signaling. Yay. Oh, we have. We did send our signal to the enemy ship, and I didn't move over the distribute shields. Yeah, that one was the only that I watched so far because someone told me I had to watch it, and it is actually pretty damn funny. I really liked the beginning of episode 217. That was very well written and executed. Evasive maneuvers, fly away. Now we get our beautiful fleet of ships. Is anyone still on ESD 26? I don't think so. But you never know. Aura seems to still be around. Yeah, it's on this list, but I don't know if I will see it every single time, honestly. Um, but you guys can remind me if I don't. Increasing range, so we hopefully don't die. We could put power to shields. Hope that our friends take them out. Shoot the torpedo before it crushes us. Oh, why did the torpedo deal like 0 damage? Because it's a torpedo, right? Scanning the debris. Some missions will require you to play defensively. Try routing power to your shields and targeting the Undine plasma torpedoes with your phasers until help arrives. Well, lucky us that that is what we did. Okay. So basically, as there are 40 items, you just have to play through all the missions, huh? To unlock all the good news that come with. Okay, we gain 4 skill respect tokens. Go into hide and seek. Intercept course plotted. Putting on all the items. Got our field stabilizing warp core, which might make us go super fast. Warp 6.55, amazing. Whipping a shield array might help too. Whatever that is. Okay. And we probably should give our people at least some items. Take this. Hide and seek. As long as you get through the tutorial, you have unlimited amounts of time to get everything else. So you don't have to rush to level up to 60 before the event ends. So I should be good by now, right? I mean, we did the tutorial, and we should be a Delta recruit now, no matter what comes next. I kinda wanna do something while streaming, and since there is so little that we can actually do, this is actually something that I'm thinking about doing live all the way. Um, it's not too interesting to watch possibly, or to play for me, but if you guys see anything interesting, um, have any questions or whatever you can think about, just let me know and I'll try to address that. Transporting the item off, not killing him, he is not worth the experience. However, I should have line of sighted him a little longer to drop out of combat and just be on full impulse by now. Putting power to engines usually helps, just outrunning him. Flying a circle here so he don't get too close to the USS Valor, which will have another of those ships that we won't kill, and not flying in too close so he doesn't attack us. You just have to get that special device. That is all. Thankfully, I have a few dollars I'm working on, but don't have time for now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the device looks okay-ish, I guess. I don't really see it being that much of a game changer right now. That might change with all the upcoming bridge officer abilities if we ever decide to use less copies of everything. But on most builds right now, it's just like getting your directed energy modulation down. Um, I'm gonna make a Gorn next, even though it's not a female. Lame. Um, Gorns are awesome. I like them. I don't know. They are, especially in their swimwear, they just look so funny. I don't know. Well, we are having a nice chat. I hope you do. Because I'm sure that I do, and you guys are helping me out quite a lot with the pain of doing this, which, you know, usually is actually something to me. So no delta icon yet. Beam up the decalithium. Warp to the Pulse Nebula. Why could I beam that up from the other station? I don't know. Okay. I want to go on female with one of those little skirts. Can you actually not create one? I thought there were Gorn females, but now that I'm thinking about it, I have never actually seen one. You might actually not be able to do that. Interesting. Isn't that just a little sexist of them? Or in a bikini on Risa? Were you surprised how soon Season 10 is launched? No. Considering how we are playing ISA for 3 years straight, I am not confused that they are trying to do something about it. What book did you read on the beach? I managed to finish this book on Star Trek, which is crazy. It was the first book that I ever read about the matter. Um, it's called um, Typhon Pact? Something? possibly, I don't know. It was like 3 books, and everyone apparently knows them. So I thought, yeah, I just start off there. It will probably be the last one that I read too. It was actually not too bad, but I just don't know how I like people using the franchise basically. Okay, beaming down. Um, then I read a pretty good one that is only in German. Some philosopher. Um, and I've read another very old one that is German too. So yeah, you probably won't read them anytime soon. You can actually create any Gorn females. So I will have to make a male. That is lame. That is very true. I wonder why they did that. I mean, obviously we have never seen a Gorn female. Trying to think about it, but I don't recall any in the original series where they appeared the most. And we have to interact with the console back there. Getting the transmission, killing these people, these Klingons, and their pets. I love the Imzadi books. Don't know them yet. Can't really tell you. Um, is it worth it reading them? Uh, the one that I read basically tried to tell you where the Borg came from. Let me see if I can find it. So I can at least tell you what the name of it is. And now we can't do that. Star Trek Destiny. It's a series of 3 books, and we need to hail the Federation. Continue, stopping the signal, plot a course. I've read the English version of it though, so I don't know what the German name is. There are females dancing next to Q when he's around. Really? I thought those were male. Interesting. No Nausicaan females either, thankfully. Yeah, for Nausicaans, that probably wouldn't bother us too much. My sister loved the Imzadi books as well. So if it's more of a girl theme, I probably shouldn't intrude there too much, huh? What is that, Hollow? Did you see the new rep gear at all? I thought we only saw the Lowy ones, the one that increases all of your subsystem maximum powers by 2 something. I mean, that is mediocre-ishly okay if you don't have anything else, but nothing I'm too excited about, to be honest. I like the audio recorded one with Jonathan Frakes reading. That I'd imagine to be awesome. I mean, he has a very nice voice for doing stuff like that. I just now noticed the name of your tune. What made you come up with that name? Nothing special. Honestly, that's just the moment when you sit there thinking of a name and you just can't think of anything. Um, So we had all the obvious ones. We had Ryan STO Live IRL, um, Ryan STO, which is my Psy, um, the engineer, and I didn't really like that too much. So I didn't want to call it the tactical, even though it might be true. It's just a prename. I think it's of um Scandinavian something origin. It's not very common. So as this tune is a trill, I just felt like the name somehow fits the category. I don't know. Okay, we don't actually have to kill them, but I've managed to jump the gun and fly into their range, pull the aggro. So I'll hope to get out of there with the evasives and outrun them. I used the random generator a lot of times for names. Yeah, but that is too much. I mean, being not creative about it is sort of fine. Ah, I know. Need that one. Which one do we need to click? Trace the signal. This one seems to be right. Trace. Okay, canceling that. Full impulse. Going there. Um, I don't know. Using the random name is something that you can do if you change it afterwards, I guess. So it's not entirely pre-made, but I don't know. That is considering how much time you usually spend playing real tunes. I just like getting a personal note into it, I guess. Okay, making these people die. Go away, Klingons. I think about my names a lot before I choose. That is very obvious, considering Cookie Cupcakes is such an amazing name. That is something. I wonder how long it took you to come up with that as a proper name, really. I don't know. That is just amazingly unique in a good way, I guess. Um, Ryan is a little too much what everyone else has too. I don't know. We have so many Ryans going around the channels lately. What do we have to do to see above us or down below? And I probably missed some delta thing, right? Or usually it's at the last map, so should be fine. Okay, killing this one. Where do we have to go? Only turn left here first. Um, I don't know. I just like the name for the joint trill. Name has to fit the look of the character. Wow. I don't even know how that works. I didn't have to think about Clown Boy. That is very true. That is a given name, basically, not a chosen one. That was actually from high school, so I've had that one for a long time. Wow, you did not dare bring cookie cupcakes all the time to class, did you? Like, buying the teacher's appreciation? Yes, did Ryan see your new tune markers? Did you make him look clowny yet? I don't think so. There's still time. That is true. I don't know how you would make someone look like a clown, though. I mean, you could always make them look like the. Okay, now this is embarrassing. What's the creature called that comes at Christmas? Santa Claus. You could make him look like Santa Claus. That would be funny. Clown boy running around like Santa Claus. I would actually appreciate that. Okay, beam aboard the center listening post. Successfully killed 20 Klingons, and we have already made 1,233 dilithium. This is amazing. Okay, Marcus, link in the video. Okay, nothing we wanna have, I guess. This still not the last map, or did I already miss the delta icon? But I will, on every single mission, wonder when it will come. That's just one more warning our way through this. Giant mouth, white skin, colorful hair, bright colored suit. That's true. If it's a male, you can get him the oh shit. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly, huh? Or switch these ones, and unlock it. Okay. Whatever we got for that, we'll just take it. The formal wear for males suits, I like those. I am not too much a fan of the female ones, I'm afraid. I mean, that one dress is okay, but I don't know, the variety of the three ones all looking the same, that is not too convincing, to be honest. It won't be on every single mission. Oh, that is good to know. So we could possibly, now we probably can't skip any, just because of the fact that we need all the experience we can possibly get. We are into leveling this tune up. I mean, I'm not too um, much about it, like I don't really care whether or not this tune will ever turn 60, but I sorta would like it to get 50 at least. Insert warning about Iconians. Okay, so there it is. Just have to find the icon down below here. Jump over this super high edge. And that. There have been few good Batman-style Jokers in STO, really. I don't think I have seen those. That sounds funny though. I only like the strapless one. Same for me. I don't know. The other ones just feel awkward. I can't really pinpoint where that is coming from, but I just feel like the other ones are looking strange. Okay, he is dead. Uplink the core. Why is he still standing? Oh, he's beaming out, okay. You can look to see which one's on the little tracker thing. Yeah. But I don't really want to compare the list every single time since I can't really memorize all the names anyways. Okay, so killing the frigate. And I'm not even touching any controls right now, just letting auto fire rip through it while trying to broadside, so the rear phaser array shoots as well. Using immersive powder weapons. Shooting shields while our weapons are already shooting. Letting the rear array shoot, it will distribute. And there we go. By the way, for everyone watching this right now, I don't know if you guys saw the video about the global cooldown thing, how you always have to wait how long it takes anyways. There is this available skill list, and that actually tells you whether or not an ability has some sort of global cooldown. It always says here at the top right, 0.5 second activation. Um, so that is basically if it has anything at all. If you look at the beam array fired will, it doesn't have this indicator, right? It just says the recharge time. So theoretically, you could use it and then use another ability right afterwards. Usually, if you do this correctly, you don't get into a spot where that actually makes a difference. And if you just assume that everything has one, you're pretty much fine. Just plan ahead and think about when your weapons will refresh and then use your abilities while your weapons are shooting. But that is how you find out whether or not something should give you a global cooldown. I should drink more water when I'm talking to you guys. Okay, hailing Starfleet. Researcher rescue, go in there. I guess that one will be the last mission for me today. We have had almost 2 hours of fun and enjoyment in the mission replay. Can you make a dark helmet from Spaceballs using the Vodwar outfit? I have never tried that. That would be amazing. We need to go to the casse system. Can look to see which ones on the little tracker thing. The shoes they force you to wear are kind of bulky too. I especially don't like the shoes on the formal wear for females. I don't know why, but I just wish there were more possibilities for shoes in this game in general. Might be because I'm playing female tunes just all across because we can. But they look awkward mostly, if not all of them. I would rather wear dainty shoes with that dress. Now let me quickly Google dainty shoes. Isn't that looking... I don't know, yeah, there's no actual representation of that. The only one that comes sorta close seems to be the 7 of 9 thing, right? But those are pretty high ones, I guess? I don't know. The 7 of 9 ones feel super awkward if you have a skirt or the likes on, I think. For some reason. And this is the glitch that I always have on this map. You will see this turn far better later. So for some reason we cannot see the items on this map. Like I'm standing on some sort of bridge. You can see on this big map, but it's not there. And what it used to do to me was that the whole map used to just disappear, like get grayed out like this. So something changed. I'm not quite sure what happened, but if you don't have the fire suppression device from this mission called Researcher Rescue, make sure that at some point you replay the missions to get this. This is the one that you need for Undine Infiltration Elite, but has no charges. Like, you can always use this without depleting its supply of fire suppression gas, or whatever that is supposed to be. It might be something, I don't know, snow-like. Like, if you zoom out too much on this map, like this, I don't know if you can imagine what it feels like playing like this. But let me tell you, this is not amazing. Like, if you can look through all the maps, all the walls, in Counter-Strike, that I think you would be called out for as a wall hacker. But in this game, it is just horrible. I don't know. I'll have to look at the mini-map to see where I'm going. Let me actually make sure that you actually see the same picture as I do. Okay, so looking forward to the new STFs. We did them on Tribble, and even though I like the concept, let me tell you that I hate timegate. Timegate is a stupid concept. Timegate means they didn't really know how to make the mission good. Um, you can have certain things like Timegate, but you definitely don't want too much of it. And like all the new missions just have this general timer of please escort these people, but they move so slow that it will take them 15 minutes to arrive at their final destination parking something, right? And that is basically telling me that it doesn't matter how much we try to play the mission. Getting better at like 30 seconds on the final timer is not worth the effort if you have to wait 15 minutes all across the board. What you what have you done to the game? I wish I'd know, but this is happening to me only in this specific mission, and it's happening for quite some time now. I think it first started with this ATI graphics card. Possibly the game just hates the mission. I reinstalled the game, and that didn't make it go away, so I don't know what happened. Why is this one not having any tooltip on what we have to do? Is there some delta floating around that anyone can see? I think we have to rescue all the researchers. Okay, so let me just recap a little on the chat. We have Polana's daughter in the game in one of the missions. So yeah, I think she's the only one we're missing. Well, she might join, you know. Wow, I googled dainty shoes, and I actually have the very first pair of shoes that comes up in the image search, the pink ones. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not a fan of timegate either. Forces you to stay in-game longer. I mean, I understand it. More time in-game means more revenue. Yeah, right. So if I search person who owns dainty shoes, do I get would I get cookie cupcakes to come up on Google? Probably not. But you might try and tell us how you fared on that mission. Okay, beaming down. It might actually have to do with the graphics settings. It might be interesting to just replay the mission to see if I put all the graphics up to maximum, if that makes the graphic issues go away. I mean, these models get loaded super low polygon and texture wise too, just because I have everything reduced to minimum settings, um, which is awkwardly enough something that I do because I'm running on two monitors right now, and I can't run the game in full screen mode, and for some reason that kills my FPS. If I put the game into um, not framed but windowed mode, um, it just like drops 60 or 70% of its frames for no apparent reason, and while streaming that is just too much. So I kill my own quality so you guys enjoy a nice and fluent stream. I hope you appreciate the gesture. You guys are the only ones that know about my dainty shoes. Wow, are you ashamed acknowledging the fact that you own them? Do you feel bad about it? Like it's your little secret, but no one is allowed to know that ever has a true chance of meeting you in real life? What were we talking about again? How am I supposed to know? Why are you asking that question to me? I'm just following you guys. This map has a purple thing for you to get. That is very true, and I didn't realize until you told me. Wow. I hope it's at the center at the end, because otherwise I have no idea where it could be. Okay, the creature is out of line of sight behind the thing hiding, knowing full well that we are gonna kill it. Okay, shooting him, shooting the other guy, shutting down the generator, and running back. Probably towards the end, that is what I'm hoping for. Indeed, stream quality is nice. Yes, I do. Warfrog, what do you do? And I just running around these brushes if I could. Okay. Game doesn't want us to take the shortcut. Running around it then. Come on, there's nothing there. We can't run against this wall of nothing. I am not running crossfire mode. I did not make much revenue out of this game so far, if you catch my meaning. And, yeah, well, we'll see if I ever upgrade hardware, especially since everything else is still running fine pretty much. I'm not sure if it will solve all the problems just getting better computer. Okay, so I can't see it yet. I don't want to beam up to my ship. It's not there. I don't want to beam up. I need to find the thing. Is my tricorder pointing at it or not? That is the question. I have to tag all these things to make them not show up anymore. And the problem is, the tricorder also shows me all the other lootable, useless items that are lying around here. Oh god, this is possibly it, right? Recover the artifact? No. Luckily not. Okay, this way. The iconized console is hidden behind a tree. Not his tree, right? The remains are... He's not hiding it under him. He is dead, Jim. Okay, we checked the Gorn. That is amazing. We need to go the other way now. Come on. Game, stop it. Stop this madness of running around in freaking circles with me. Okay, so it's still pointing me towards this guy. I'll just scan him again. Continue. Again. Still there. Come on, game. What is this sorcery? Okay. It's the brown one. Okay, so let me look at the map. This one might be the brown one, right? Oh god, there are way too many. It's the tree over there. That one. Yeah, that one. Right? It's behind a tree. Come on, that is pretty obvious. Why is he so stupid that doesn't see it? Um, I just wish I had my Frosties on. Okay, there we go. See? Pretty easy. I knew it all along. I just wanted you guys to, uh, you know, guess along a little. Okay, beam up to the ship, thankfully. So, that isn't helpful, isn't it? Quite right. It's the brown one. V is useless. With the leaves on it. And... Can you... What? The freaking hell? Okay, what mission is this? Maybe we can Google it. Now, we don't need to. We already did. This is the one where we have to kill the hostage ship at the end. So, I think we might see the end of it pretty soon. He is using his evasive maneuvers, showing us his rear arc, which we cannot exploit yet, as we are only level something. You're messing with me. I couldn't have told, really. Okay, run around the forest clockwise. How about we just circle the whole planet? I mean, the forest is pretty small, right? Beam the hostages, warp to sector space. Thank you. How much is the time delay? It shouldn't be more than 2 plus 5 seconds. So no more than 7 at maximum. Hail Starfleet. Thank you, the Kuvamach. Shall we do this? We'll have a vote on the chat. If you guys think we should do the Kuvamach today still, write something to chat. If you feel like we shouldn't do this, you can write something too. And I don't know how to give away something. God, that would be amazing if we could find out till next time how to do that. Then we could do useless questions like that, or I mean, those are actually pretty decisive ones. But we could do more useless ones, and just give away something for people. I mean, I don't know. I don't care too much about it, like a couple of upgrade kits or something. That one is the Romulan mission that was under one of the big sewer pipes. Was so hard to find. You only have to follow the sewer rats usually. Don't know if you had any. He just hailed Starfleet. So however long that was. I have no idea. I think we should have a party. Do. Well, this kind of was a party, wasn't it? We are having a party, I guess. Do it. How about a fleet defense? Well, that is disgusting. Can we actually do that? I don't have the... We have the fleet alert. How long does that one take? Does anyone know? Level 5 to 60. Oh, that is crazy. Bacon? Beacon? Raise your hands in the air. Bacon. I had bacon today for breakfast. American breakfast. That was pretty special too. Isn't that how live stream giveaways go? Bacon. I don't know. You need something to either a chatbot of some sort or an additional software in any way to just do this. I mean, I could just write down the numbers for everyone and then roll the dice and hope that that works, but I don't know, that just feels very awkward. Long